What's up? Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is a very strange thing to be awakened for. We are looking at Marvel's Rivals is apparently the title for this game. Official announcement trailer. And I've been told that this is gonna be a PVE based on the description right here that I can see. But also I remember seeing yesterday somewhere on Twitter that this is gonna be like an Overwatch S game, but with Marvel characters, which I'm very excited to see.
It's the premise sounds awesome, and George told me about this yesterday, and he also told me that the trailer was rumored to drop tomorrow, and I
Mm-hmm.
said I was like, if it drops tomorrow, let's react to it, and here we are reacting.
Yeah, here we are.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm excited, because me and George were talking about it yesterday, and it'd be like so fucking cool, like
Ironically,
how
while playing Overwatch too. So.
yeah we were playing Overwatch. No, but I'm excited. I hope I hope it looks good. I hope it once if it. I hope that there's like a full release. Like I hope it like they gives us
Oh,
like a
like
release date
soon?
or
Oh
something.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That is
I would hope.
yeah, this is an announcement trailer, so I assume it's just gonna like let us know what it's about vaguely. We probably won't get into like serious details about it, but
Hmm
I do hope we get like a release slate where it's due. Do you think it'll be? Surely it's probably gonna come out this year, right? Or do you think it's gonna come out like in another year?
I feel like for sure it's gonna come out this year. I think that's my hope at least. I can't
Because
even
yeah, because
say.
I feel like if it wasn't gonna come out this year, they would have said teaser. But this is an official announcement trailer. And didn't they do the same thing with that Captain America game and that Black Panther game?
Oh,
Where they're
true.
like, oh, it's an it's like it's like a trailer, but it's not gonna come out until like next year. So I'm
Mm,
kind of spooked that that's gonna happen again. Where they're like, oh yeah,
yeah.
this game is happening. Look at it, and but yeah, it's coming out next year.
Yeah, I got excited. I texted George, and then he texted me like 2 hours later. He's like, I barely woke up.
I literally I just woke up like what 30 minutes ago. The time of
Yeah, like
we were recording. But yeah.
yeah. So George is running off. How many hours of sleep?
I went to sleep at 3:30. So do the math. I'm too lazy to.
Goddamn! I wonder when did we get off of Overwatch last night?
It was really early actually. It was like what? Um it was like I want to say 9 actually. Yeah, it was like 9, 8:50.
Oh
Because
damn!
remember then afterwards we played Fortnite with Adrian.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Right, and that's when I got off. I got tired.
Yep.
No, but I'm excited. What I'm hoping is that they don't snuff us on the characters. Like Spider Man's got to be in it,
There's no way
cause
he's not in there. Yeah.
like I don't know what's that weird shit what they have with Sony, where like they gotta license
True.
him. But like
I think they
yeah,
need to
it's
license him for movies, but I think they're I mean like that we
well
have that
or
Sony game, right? So
yeah, you say that, but then like Spider Man's exclusive to PS4. You know,
true, true, true.
it's on PC, but like a lot of companies started
Yeah,
to do
it's
that.
not on. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be really funny to see like if we ever did like if it wasn't just for a PS like if it wasn't for the PlayStation and PC, it would be really funny to see a version for the Switch. Like I'm pretty sure it'd run like really terribly, but still, I think it would have been very funny.
Yo, that'd be funny. I feel like they have to have a version on Switch. Like if
As
like I would assume this game would be free to play, you know, and go off microtransactions, which I don't mind. If the game's free to play and have
I mean,
microtransactions,
if
it's
it's like a
completely.
PVE, yeah, and and they described it as an Overwatch s game. I would assume they would have skins and stuff like that. Which, to be fair, with all the variants that exist in the multiverse that is the Marvel universe, I wouldn't be surprised if they go down that
No,
route.
I would spend money on that shit. I'm not even gonna lie.
Dude,
Like,
some of the variants I know, just from like characters that I am aware of, yeah. So I would also spend, I would also spend a lot of money.
100%. Especially
Um,
like all the variants of Spider-Man. God damn, I would fucking. I wonder how they would go about it. Like, say you get like a Spider-Man, right?
right.
Would they have a Miles Morales skin, or would they just have
Oh yeah, that's what I
yeah,
was. Yeah, that's what I was talking to you like yesterday when we were like when I first told you about it. Like, yeah, I wonder how they're gonna do variants because like at this point, Miles is well, I mean, he's always been his own character, right? But like, in terms of this game, would he be his own character too? Would we just have like different Spider Man and different like Iron Man, or would he just be relegated to like a skin?
the skin? Yeah.
Because very quickly, I don't know how many characters they're gonna add frequently. Because I don't know if
Mhm.
they want to oversaturate the characters. Because I know in Overwatch 2, they started adding characters, but like even then, it's still not like a lot. So I'm not sure.
Yeah. There was I forgot what game did this. I played it recently, but I forgot what game did this.
Did
Oh,
what?
My Hero, where through like loot rolls, right? Like a loot box, pretty much.
Right.
You can get like a certain ability. I wonder if like you can get like the Miles ability, and it'll just be like Miles Morales with like electric powers thrown into it. Could be something
Interesting.
similar like that.
Right.
But the way it is, I hope it's PVE would player versus environment.
Yeah.
PVE would be like a good. Like I wonder how they would like do like a story with that, like how Overwatch is doing. But like
Oh, they're still doing that. Oh, okay.
yeah, they're still doing that. Apparently, it's good from what I've been hearing. It's like not bad.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and but like my main thing is like player versus player, PvP.
Mhm.
Like I want that. It'd be dope. Cause I love that in Overwatch. I actually was playing Overwatch all this morning since I woke up.
Really? Oh wow.
I don't know
uh.
why. I just wanted to play it.
Right.
I'm, I'm really enjoying Overwatch.
Yeah. I recently, since we started playing it, I've been having fun with Overwatch too.
Yeah.
What else was I gonna mention?
I think George.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I think George. I think we should stop with the rambling and let's get to the fucking
Okay.
reaction.
All right. Well. All right. Fine, Mom. God, we'll watch the thing.
We've been talking for a while. Come on.
Okay. Wait. Hello. Where's the audio? Or is it no audio?
Oh,
Hello.
I hear it.
You do? Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
hear it too.
you know.
Never mind. Right.
Whoa.
Ooh. I was gonna
Yeah.
mention like what are the. Wait, look, it's group. Doctor Strange, Iron Man. Yeah, like see, there's Spider Man, Black Panther. Ah, light captions go away. Okay.
Oh, holy
Of
shit.
course, Bruce Banner. Hulk. Look at him go.
Whoa.
Damn. All right. Team up. Okay.
Oh.
Damn. Sniped. Oh, look at him go. Oh, nice. You can have like create like fucking portals and shit. Oh, look, there's your question. He does do hand to hand combat.
Yeah.
Drown them. Hey, looky. Nice. Did he just switch character? Or did he use his ability to like.
He probably copied it, yeah.
Who's that? I don't think I've ever seen her. Hey,
I
Rocket.
don't know.
Nice. Oh, nice. Look at little team up. Nice.
That's cool as hell.
Iron Man. Okay, okay, okay. I didn't even get to see that. I think it's just a Spider-Man variant. So I guess that's our answer, right? We are gonna
Yeah,
have
I
like
think it was
variants as like their own
variants.
character.
Yeah. That was Penny Parker, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Material on top. Whoa.
Whoa. We are definitely gonna get it like. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes!
Yeah, Star Lord, Scarlet Witch. I saw there. Marvel's Rivals. 2024. Ooh, sign up now. Close alpha begins May. Wow.
Okay, so it's beta.
Yeah, which I'm not surprised. I think you also called it like yesterday. You're like, oh yeah, they're probably gonna announce like a beta.
Oh, yeah.
Um, so I guess let's talk about it. Meanwhile, like this plays in the background. I'll have him mute. Hello, computer. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Okay. So we got one of the questions you had, and I was gonna mention it, but you're like, we're talking too much, blah blah blah. But like, yeah, some of the characters like Spider Man and like now that we see Bruce Banner, like they don't have really, they're not known for the projectiles. Well, except for Spider Man, I guess he has his spider webs, right? But like usually
Yeah,
he has he like hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, usually with those like spider webs, the most projectile is like you web something up and you throw it.
Yeah,
Like
and
I
I
don't
know in
know.
the game he has like different variants too, and I know in Marvel's Spider-Man, Tom Holland Spider-Man, takes the Stark. He has like different ones. Like I think he has electricity and shit like that. So.
Oh yeah, he's very like techie with his webs.
Mhm. So like I was like they're probably gonna go that route. I'm guessing if they're gonna like have him like have like a projectile weapon or projectiles. But like I'm
Yeah,
glad
it'd
you
be
could also do
interesting.
like hand to hand combat. I wonder if that's relegated to every character or specifically the characters that don't have that much projectiles.
Yeah, I wonder how like because I know like there's a lot of characters that just aren't like projectile
Yeah.
characters. Like like Hulk, like he had a long range attack, but like Hulk's not known for fucking
Yeah. Fucking
you
shooting you
know
down from a long distance.
yeah he's not fucking exactly.
He likes to get it up and personal.
He likes to rip people in half. Exactly.
But yeah.
Um,
Oh,
yeah,
so
but like
yeah, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna mention the art style goes crazy. It looks
Oh yeah,
gorgeous.
yeah, yeah.
Like
It
if
looks
this
really
is
nice.
like the beta, what it looks like it looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah.
Yeah, the transformation looks cool.
Mhm. Well, what do you think
This,
this map is? It kind of gave me Asgard vibes.
yeah, this is definitely
It
Asgard.
is, right? Because I just saw that statue right now that we were just rewatching. I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. Yeah, that's definitely Asgard. That's
Okay,
Asgard in the back.
there you go. Oh yeah, look, there you go. There's hello. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't recognize some of these like characters, like
Yeah, right.
these like
Like those two, I didn't recognize.
yeah, those two I don't recognize. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got another question answered. You know, variants are gonna be their own unique characters, which is very interesting, and I think it's very exciting too.
Oh yeah, for sure. I can't wait to fucking run a whole squad of Spider-Man variants.
Right? Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, that means like you could have a whole squad just be like Spider-Man variants,
Yeah, pretty
and
much.
vice versa with any other character.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
What about that?
that. Fucking nose.
He fucking did the Loki.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I like that reference if it was intentional. Like this is the way that was intentional. That was funny. But yeah.
That's
This is
a very
interesting. You think that's like you think that animation is either gonna be like the introduction of that character, or maybe that's like the animation that plays like when you like spin a fucking loot box system, and like they do that animation and then like you get your prize. But I feel like that has to be relegated to like a character that's like in
maybe
cosmic
like the
being, right?
maybe like their play of the game animation kind of looks
True,
like.
true.
That's what I'm thinking.
It was
Two
really
things
cool
I
though that they like.
yeah,
I guess this is like future characters to come, like to come, because they
uh
didn't get their own like little spotlight like the other characters, and
yeah, we didn't see
and we
them like
and we didn't see like gameplay,
uh,
right? Unless like no, it's about to end. Yeah,
I believe yeah. So it's is that
look at that.
Hella or who the fuck is that?
Where this
Yeah.
this was Mantis.
Or is that yeah, that's Mantis,
That's
right? Yeah.
Mantis. Yeah,
I couldn't tell. I don't know.
yeah,
Mm,
Mantis, Scarlet Witch, and I don't know who the rest of them are.
two things I noticed were well, the one I thought it was very interesting. The Galactus variant was like female,
Yeah, yeah, that was yeah. Hmm.
which was interesting because I don't think I've ever seen like any other variants of Galactus. Like I don't know if that's like new or some shit.
Or like unique to like this game. That is true. I didn't
Yeah,
think about that. We could get like just brand new variants that we never seen before.
yeah. We're gonna. I feel like we might get more villains. I would like to see Doctor Doom.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
true. Well, I think the only villains we saw really, unless like we don't know the back, like we don't know this character, we don't know if they're a villain or not. But like
yeah,
Loki, we saw Loki, that was a villain.
Loki.
Um, yeah, the variant of what was his name? Galactus.
Yeah, Galactus. Yeah, the
Galactus. There you
female
go.
Galactus.
Yeah.
One thing I also noticed was I couldn't hear the audio for some reason like that much. I don't know if it was like too loud or something that it was kind of
I
like
mean,
I
I
couldn't hear
did
it
have
very.
a low. You want to go? You want to watch it one more time with like more volume?
Yeah, we could run it back in a minute, but I was
Okay.
gonna mention that I heard like as soon as I heard a Spider-Man talk, I recognized the voice actor because it's the voice actor from the PlayStation games.
Really?
Like,
Oh, okay.
it's Yuri Lowenthal. He did a bunch of
Interesting.
he does a bunch of voice acting. He was Sasuke in Naruto. I did not know that.
What? Did you
He
just
was
look him up?
Sasuke. No, like apparently I was scrolling through Instagram, right? And
Oh,
like
right,
cuz I follow him, he posted like like a convention he was going to, like he had a panel
right.
or something, like a meet and greet. And I was scrolling and I see like images of characters he played, and it was Spider-Man and Sasuke. I did not know he was Sasuke. That's fucking the same person that fucking plays Spider-Man wants to kill Naruto.
Wow. Also, I'm just looking at like Twitter here real quick, and it says coming soon to Steam and Epic Game Store. So, no console releases so far.
That's probably the beta for.
I mean, yeah, this is like beta. So.
The gameplay seemed like a mix of
Oh, wait,
Overwatch
hold on.
and
Sorry to interrupt you. It says a free to play 6v6 team based PvP hero shooter. There you go.
okay, so six people in a team. Okay,
So like how Overwatch was in the first one.
used to be yeah.
Yeah, and it's free to play. So there you go. There's the answer.
There you
Again,
go.
not
Yeah,
surprised, but yeah.
yeah, it makes sense. Easy. I can, and then I was gonna be. You know what? I remember the fuck. I can't speak. they they Sony was making like a Spider-Man uh like multiplayer game, and it was gonna be like free to play. They teased it. The some of the concept footage got leaked on Twitter, and they sadly canceled it. They even like set it up in like the second Spider-Man game for PS5. They set it up like, oh, this is gonna happen, but it ended up like not. It was gonna be like a free to play game, but maybe it was canned not because of Sony, but because of Marvel, because they were coming out with this. They were like, oh no, this would be way better.
You think so? I feel like we could have had both.
We could have had
Cause
both, but
they're like different games, right? So it's not like they're just like it's like they're very similar. So there might be that thing where players might choose to play one than the other. They're like very different things, different gameplay styles. So I'm not sure if that could be the reason.
well, I don't know about like the Spider-Man game. Like I couldn't tell like if there was like a certain gameplay style. It's been a while since seen the leak footage, but I couldn't tell you, what the game could have been because it was canceled.
Right.
We only got like promo stuff, like the leak footage. So
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you. But for a company that has free to play games that like seem similar in concept, it kind of makes sense why they canned it.
I suppose. Yeah. Also, we don't know what what the licensing terms are for like Spider-Man to have Spider-Man in a game. So like, what if it can only be like in one like at a time, or like in like and stuff like that? You can't be like shared, or be like in different games at the same time.
Yeah, true. Or like just like I feel like maybe Marvel really wanted to like focus on this game because
Right. Yeah.
they like
Because I mean, like, how are you gonna have a game like this and not have Spider-Man?
exactly.
But yeah, you're gonna say something.
Maybe man, what was I gonna say? Maybe it was like they felt like the Spider-Man game wasn't gonna go anywhere, and that they felt like since they were coming out with this one seems like it was in development for a while,
Oh yeah, definitely.
and like we got no talks of it. There was no leaks, and like
No, until like
games
yesterday, from my knowledge, maybe there was, but like from my knowledge,
yeah, maybe
that's how I
a couple
found
days,
out.
maybe a couple of days ago, like the concept of like like Marvel Overwatch clone coming, soon. But
Yeah.
like they leaked it pretty quick. They like kept it in under the wraps.
Mhm.
Like yeah, George just sent me like, oh, you really want Thor voices Marvel Spider Man?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Also, I like the costume for Spider Man. It looks pretty unique.
Like his websuit, yeah. I
Yeah,
think it
very
fits this
different.
like art style.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, like this like what would you say like cell shaded anime style? Because it's kind of like
I think
I don't know.
I think I remember someone describing that it did have like a unique like art style, but I don't think it was that. I think it was like comic booky.
Oh, I guess it is kind of comic
I mean,
booky.
I mean, now that I'm really looking at it, like going back to the thing I sent you, it does really look comic booky, does it not?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah. But I do remember someone saying like, "Oh yeah, this art style is like very unique," or like it was going for something very specific, but I can't remember it from the top of my head.
my my guess is probably like very heavily cell shaded to like get that aesthetic.
Right.
Mhm. No, but like the game looks great. You know, I have high hopes for it. I hope that it'll get released soon. I hope that we'll get a beta for like consoles, so we could fucking try it out. You know, so I would like to see like how like everything would work. Cause like the announcement trailer, like this game probably is nearing completion for sure.
Right, I feel like we wouldn't have gotten we would have probably if it wasn't we probably would have gotten like an actual cinematic trailer instead of like some gameplay thrown in there.
Hmm. Yeah,
So yeah, I think it's definitely like enough where they're comfortable of saying, oh yeah, a beta, sign up for the beta. There's gonna be a beta soon.
yeah. Which is I'm definitely gonna look at like some videos when the beta gets announced.
Yeah.
It looks
Wait, did it say? Oh,
awesome.
cause yeah, I remember it said sign up, but did it say like when you should start signing up?
It
Well,
just
it
says
says sign
sign up
up
now.
now, and then the close alpha begins May. So,
Hmm.
but yeah, look at
So
this
it's
artwork.
very
Very nice.
yeah. It looks sick. Yeah,
It's pretty good.
looks it looks amazing. I'll be
Mhm.
honest. Like this is like damn Marvel starting to care about their their properties.
I mean, we've gotten really good games, right? I mean, we've gotten good games so far, and like they're only announcing like more interesting ones.
Yeah, you know, in terms of like games, they've been killing it ever since Marvel Spider-Man.
Right.
It
Yeah.
was it was great. Then the sequel, Mars Morales, was
Mhm.
also pretty good. The only one that I could think was kind of ass was Marvel's
The Avenger
Avengers.
ones, yeah. That's what everyone says.
Yeah,
Which
even
sucks because we
Julian,
actually haven't gotten a new Avengers game since then, and it might have killed every other like any hope of we ever get another one.
for real, like also
Which
like
pretty sucks. Yeah.
because they did another game very similar to it, the Guardians of the Galaxy ones, and I played that like the beginning of the game,
Right.
like maybe like the first like 2 hours
Mhm.
of the game, and it was really enjoyable. Like it was like it was similar to Marvel's to the Avengers game, but it
Mhm.
was so different that it was like so enjoyable. Like the characters didn't feel so stiff.
Right. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. Yeah.
George, you gotta play it. You gotta play it. It's so great. You gotta play Marvel Spider-Man first though. That one's great.
Yeah, I'll have to
Oh,
play that one. Miles
yeah.
Morales, the second one. Yeah.
There's a lot of things where like I heard a lot of people like criticizing Marvel about like how like they're not really like panderizing. What's the word I'm looking for? Like they're not really looking for like the fans. They're looking for like the sales. They really don't care about like what people have to say in terms of like their comics, their movies, their shows. They really don't put in that much effort, sadly, into like their major releases. Because as long as like it looks okay, people will buy it. But like in terms of like comics, from what I've heard, it's not as great as they used to be. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, I can't speak for the comic side because I've yet to dive deep into like what their past work was and like the Renaissance eras, I guess you can ask, of the comic side and like what it is now compared to what it is now, I should say.
Oh yeah, for
Or the
sure.
games. Except I am familiar more about the games and how those are really good for the most part, except for like yeah the adventures we mentioned earlier.
Yeah,
Um, but in terms of the movies, yeah, this has been a lot of. I'm aware of the discourse there's been with the movies, though. I'm not sure if this will change anything because again, it really just
yeah,
depends of what the movies are gonna turn out. But I'm not sure if you know this, but they are gonna be focusing on like one their major IPs now, and they're not gonna be releasing as many things. Like I'm pretty sure they're not even gonna make like exclusive Disney Plus shows anymore. Like I think
No,
that
that's
era is
good.
just done, if I remember
That's
correctly.
good.
Yeah, no,
Which
I forgot who
because
said it, but someone said it that they're gonna be focusing on their new IP. So I mean, like popular IPs that they know they're gonna be like hits. So like
yeah.
random like they said like Spider-Man 3 and like another Captain Marvel sequels are probably like not gonna happen anymore. Those are like examples of like franchises that like they're not gonna like heavily invest other than like the major ones like maybe like Spider-Man and stuff like that,
Uh huh.
well-known characters. So I guess we'll
Like
have
I'm
to see
pretty
for
sure.
that.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. But I'm pretty sure the only MCU movie that's coming out is Deadpool.
This year, yeah, this year is
2.
just Deadpool. So
Yeah, and that's crazy to me. Because before we would get like fucking 4 or 5
4 or
a
5,
year,
yeah.
and we're only getting one.
Which was that I
And
feel like definitely was the problem that was Marvel having. Like they were just pumping out way too much.
pumping out way too much. I forget if it was Marvel or like I forget what specific movie it was. They hired someone who it was not Marvel. This so I'm just saying that it was not Marvel. It was just like an inference in like how like people who get hired for big shows and know nothing about the shows
Oh
kind of
yeah, like
sucks. Like
Halo. There you go. Halo's an example. Fucking hate the first season of Halo sucked ass because no one working on the Halo show actually know anything about Halo.
um, the what was it? One of the writers for Star Wars, she was promoted to like head writer, I believe.
Okay.
Like I forget if it was like for an animated show or one of the live actions.
Hmm.
She knew nothing about Star Wars, and she got promoted to head of writing department for Star Wars. That was crazy.
Wow.
I think that's fucking nuts. You know, like I understand like there are some things that like where you have a new person coming in and like sometimes it's not good to rehash things. It's good to bring in new people to like put in like a new spin on stuff, but
Right.
zero knowledge about what you're working on will hinder you like hell, you know?
Exactly, and like yeah, like it's fine hiring new people for like new perspectives. Maybe they could come up with a new idea that other people previously haven't. But like I feel like if you're gonna do that, they have to have at least some sort of knowledge of like whatever they're working on. Like maybe not like
Oh yeah.
as in depth, but like at least a general knowledge of what people like about that property and what people dislike about that property.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, you would
For
think that's
sure.
a given, but apparently not.
No. That reminds me, a little while ago, I watched on Disney Plus. I watched a documentary about Stan Lee, and it
Okay.
was like how he created Marvel and stuff.
Mhm.
And the way he would talk about like his characters really made it seem like he cared about the product that he was putting out.
Mhm.
Like I believe when like there was like certain issues of Spider-Man and like other characters that were released, and he was like, "What the hell is this? That people are gonna hate it." And he was right. He was right most of the time, and it's crazy like how like they're continuing stuff without like his well he without before his passing without
Yeah.
his like consent was crazy. Like he
Y-
was like early on in the MCU, that's why it was so good. He had like, kind of partial involvement in it. But now that he's passed, there's got to be you got to move on, and there's got to be people who's got to work, and it's a business. People have jobs and lives. But as someone who loves Marvel and grew up with Marvel characters, it's kind of sad to see how it's turning out. Mediocre stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird to think like the best stuff of Marvel that we've gotten in the past like 5 years have been from video games. Marvel's Spider-Man,
Yep.
great story.
Mhm.
Avengers, it was not a great video game. It had a tremendous story. It was actually really good, like pretty good.
Really interesting.
Yeah, Yeah, like you can ask Julian about it. I don't know much about the story, but I've heard good things. I know a little bit of the story, but I really I was enjoying it from when I was playing it.
Hmm.
And Guardians of the Galaxy, like the movie and the game, they were also really good.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like to think of like it's weird to think like video game people are becoming extremely good writers.
Um, I wouldn't say weird. I would just say it's very interesting how games have evolved over time. Like we are getting a lot of more like I wouldn't say story. Would you say story heavily games? Because even like the story is like one of the main points, right? But it's not like the selling point. You also mix it up with like really good gameplay and characterization. So it's just really
Oh yeah,
interesting to see how like certain games go about making and fleshing out the worlds and stuff. I think that's what we've seen a lot more,
oh yeah,
and
for
it's
sure.
been paying off as we can see with like Spider-Man 1,
Hmm.
2, Miles Morales, God of War. That's become more serialized and more like story based as well.
Oh yeah, more narrative based, more
Hmm.
about character growth.
Yeah,
So
while
you
still
said
having like
you,
really good gameplay and stuff like that.
oh yeah,
So I
you
think
gotta
the
keep your
balance. I think video game studios have really gone like better at balancing the story with like really still like really engaging gameplay to complement it.
oh for oh for sure.
Hmm.
One thing about the video game industry that like kind of I don't like much is how games kind of blend into each other. Like they look very samey. And like a lot of the times I hear people be like, "Oh, video games are like dying out. There's no good video games." I to be honest, I never see that. Like I see every year, there's always a game that I always really want to play. Like Horizon Zero Dawn. I never heard anything about the game, but it
Hmm.
looks so interesting to me. Like the open world, it just looks very interesting. Like the scenery of it.
Yeah, I think if it's the same game I'm thinking of too, I think I also find it interesting if we are talking about the same one.
Yeah, the one that has the main female character.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks very interesting to me, and I think like having an open world like is very to me mesmerizing. You know,
Yeah.
like I think like Spider-Man 2 kind of is it is kind of open world. It's more mission based than anything. You know, it kind of tells you what to do, but there's a lot of magnificence to like video games.
Yeah. And I feel like the people who also say like there's like video games are dying or stuff like that, they have nothing to play because I don't think they're looking at like the main AAA titles that are being released, and like maybe and obviously not every single one of them is gonna appeal to them, which is fine. But like I feel like most people when they say that they're ignoring like the indie games that are always being released. Again, to various degrees of like good or like that will appeal to you, but at least that's more options. And like, dude, like I think the biggest game, arguably the biggest game of the year currently, I think you can make a strong case about it. It's not even like a AAA game, like Helldivers. That's like popping off right now.
Yeah, it
And
really
like,
is.
yeah. And so to say that there aren't like games where it's dying, I feel like you would have to be like living under a rock to not realize like some of these really big games are everyone's talking or everyone's playing. Like, dude, like the servers are so like fucking full in that game that like it's rare to like even get queued in. That's how like popular it is. So like I feel like there's
Yeah.
always like a major game each year that like takes it like everyone by storm for good reason. So
Oh, for sure. Yeah, a lot of times, like I see a lot of video game critics be like trash on a game just because it's not their cup of tea, and it's crazy to like be like, you know, that I hated this game because of this, because of that. Well, you don't like those mechanics. Of course, you're not gonna like the game. But that's the point of the game, you know. Like, say someone doesn't like RPGs, then why are you
doesn't
playing the
mean
RPG?
they're gonna stop making RPGs.
Exactly. Doesn't mean that they're gonna stop making RPGs. But then again, like everyone has their own taste, you
Hmm.
know.
Yep.
Just because you trash on a game publicly doesn't mean it's a terrible game. Like a lot of people, like I never played Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't even heard of it till it got Game of the Year.
Hmm.
I knew nothing about it, and I still don't know nothing about it except for like there's a really hot like fucking demon chick apparently. Like I seen like a meme. I know zero thing about it, but you know what? I'll give
Right.
it a chance. I'll give it a chance. You know, I recently played. I recently almost finished. Well, I'm almost finished with the Legend of Zelda. About the
Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm enjoying it. You know, like there's a lot of companies that like really do care about their games. Say what you want about Nintendo,
Mhm.
they pump out games amazingly. You know, quality, good fun. Like even this year, what was released? What's releasing this year for Mario Wonder released last year? That was amazing. Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, Mario Wonder. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom. Mhm.
Yeah, there's a new Peach game, which I hear good things about it. Apparently, it's actually really fun.
That's nice. That's good. Cause I can't think of
Uh-huh.
I think the last one we got a Peach game was in the DS, right? It was like a
Yeah, it was the
platformer.
DS.
Yeah.
I played it before. It was fun. I don't have it. I borrowed it
I
one
never
day.
played it. I did want to give it a chance though.
It is fun. I'm gonna download an emulator. See how it holds up.
Yeah.
Might pirate my games. Hell yeah.
Just like Nintendo intended.
They take down my phone. No, but to go back, we were talking about Marvel and like this game. You
Mhm.
know, I have high hopes for it. You know, it looks fun, and at the end of the day, you know, that's what a game should be. It should be fun. It should be entertaining. It should be
Mhm.
enjoyable.
Yeah, I try
You
to
know.
try to appeal to everyone, but if you're gonna have like a specific gameplay mechanics and art style and stuff like that, you should really focus on that instead of doing a lot of things at once to try to appeal to everyone. Because again, you're not gonna appeal to everyone. You know, like there's not a lot of Marvel. No, well, there is a lot of Marvel fans, but I'm saying that, like not everyone likes Marvel, so maybe they're gonna see this and gonna be like, oh, just another Marvel game, whatever. But like
Exactly.
if you're gonna have like a specific mode in hand and like specific mechanics, just go all in with them. You know, try to make them as best as they can. Because to the people that this does appeal to, you know, they're just gonna have another really fun game to play at the end of the day.
Mhm.
And especially for a free to play game, that's literally what your game hinges on. For it to be good and
Exactly.
for people to grind, play, and you know,
Mhm.
just continue playing.
Yeah. Like that's why I think a lot of people hate on games for like no reason. A lot of people, I've seen people hate on games that they never played.
Yeah, I
You
never
know,
understand that. And just hating things in general without
unrealistic.
giving it a chance. Like, not even just purely talking about video games, just in general.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I got high hopes for this game. It looks sick.
Hmm.
It looks. I love the art style. The gameplay looks fun. I was gonna say this earlier, but it kind of looks like a mix between Overwatch and the My Hero game, where the way like they throw punches might be like a singular button.
Right, yeah, where it's just like maybe like a nice little three hit combo.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
it kind of looked like that.
Yeah, where everyone has like, yeah, that makes sense. Um,
No, but
mhm.
yeah, like I said, like Marvel recently has been killing it with their games. You
With the
know,
games, yeah.
I don't see why this would be any different.
Yep.
You
Unless
know.
like we're showing any different or something, or like maybe after like the alpha. But then again, that's why it's like in the beta form. So you know, people will have feedback. They'll work on it, and you know, only make it better from there.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, do you want to run it back one more time with like audio, or you just want to call it there?
Yeah, let's run one more back.
Okay, let me raise the volume a little bit more. There you go. All right.
Yeah, we were talking for a while, huh?
Yeah, I'm glad you circled back. Cause I was thinking of a way to circle it back to this. I'm
Yeah.
glad you did.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Pick your hero. Get ready. Go!
By the Vishanti, Strange is here.
Yeah, like he had. Oh, like yeah, I saw like Bruce Banner had like a little gun, little icon thing. It's
Oh
like three
yeah.
different abilities, four maybe, and then maybe that's their ult. You know the one that's glowing in the bottom right there.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I'm opening a portal. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Be strong together.
Join together. Drown them.
I just realized when you're playing as Gru, all you're just gonna hear is "I am Gru." Like I just heard it right now. That's so cool. Look at that.
Get you! Behold, their child!
Oh yeah, look, some people just straight out have swords. Funny.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, mind if I join you, pal? Maximum pulse! By the eye of Agamotto!
I am ready to put on a show.
Charge! Spider Sling!
You're the winner. Next team.
We haven't. Oh, actually, I just realized we haven't seen what the actual battle pass would look like, so that would be interesting to see too in a future trailer.
I could barely hear you. You said I heard. You know, I don't even know what I heard. What did you say?
I said it'll be interesting. We didn't get a chance to see like what the battle pass would look like, so
Oh
I'm very
yeah,
curious how they're gonna like structure that as well. Because I
that
feel
for
like
sure
another
gonna have a
thing that
battle
makes
pass.
or breaks these games are the battle pass, like how fair it is,
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
how reasonable price it is, like how reasonable it is to like level up, the free side of it, stuff like that.
yeah. But like I'll say it again. You know, I have high hopes for this game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any reason why like I'd hate on this game just from the trailer. You know.
Right,
I
I
don't.
can
I
see how
really,
you'd be iffy because again, we didn't see much. This wasn't like an in depth like you look at the game with the mechanics and stuff like that, what certain abilities do.
true.
So yeah, you could be iffy about that, I guess. But like in terms of like what we've seen so far, yeah, it looks pretty promising.
No, yeah, for sure. We were on a whole tangent about
About video games, the state of Marvel. Like how I'm curious. Hold on,
Hollywood,
how long is
the
this stream?
Illuminati is real, all this shit.
This ended up being 42 minutes, Jesus.
Let's fucking go. Let's get a bag.
That's gonna be really funny.
It's really funny.
This is like at a minute and 40-second video, and we stretched it out to 42 minutes. This is a truly GT live moment.
times we times that shit by 42.
That's funny.
That
But
is
yeah,
funny.
unless you have something else to say, I think we wrap it up here. This is a good place to wrap it up.
Yeah. I mean, well, I think we can plug some stuff. We if you at YouTube enjoy, you know, our reactions to this, we also have reactions to other shows that we're doing. Right now, we're watching Steven Universe, the Batman animated series, My Hero Academia, Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and the Looney Tunes show. We have episodes up on YouTube, but we have our full unedited, uncut versions up on our Patreon. You can check the tiers and see what we have to offer. If you do enjoy us, our reactions and our commentary on just things in general, like, comment, and subscribe. And I think we'll end it there. Anything you want to say, George?
Yeah, I just wanted to say if those reactions to those shows don't float your boat, we also do other reactions that you could like see in our back catalog, like random things we see on YouTube and stuff like that. And it's stuff we'll continue to do. You know, just like this, we did this reaction to this gaming trailer. We'll do other things other than just those shows reactions. So stick around and see maybe you'll find something else that you like from us reacting to. But yeah, I guess with that being said, until next time, bye.
Bye.
Hello, guys. It is me, the back comp diver, and please like and subscribe because if you're no green card, I'm illegal as shit.